Aren't you aware that conspiracy is a business? You understand that everything in this reality is a business. So conspiracy has become a business. Because that's why I believe in the word free. Actual free, where I do things, without greed. I do it because I want to do it, not because of the cost of me. I have to pay for me to do it, especially when it comes to the abilities. I don't believe you should pay for your abilities. I don't believe that you should pay for anything in this world. If you're going to elevate yourself, you have to sacrifice things in reality. You have to face your reality. You have to face the abuse of this reality, because that's the reason why I am the way I am. That's why I'm still a truck driver. And I don't want to be reliant on money. So I look at every conspiracy theorist, they're all profit makers in this world. That's all they do is profit everything. Because I realized that, when I heard David Wilcott talk, creating a reality, let's make a hotel and then everybody else can pay in the fourth dimension, which that has nothing to do. It has nothing to do when they create the manifest this world in the fourth dimension, because the right-wing mentality, they're always going to make you profit no matter what dimension you're going to be in. They're going to make you profit within that reality, because you're not really elevating yourself. You're just feeding off people's fear, forcing them to pay you to stay in that hotel in the 4D reality. That's one thing that stuck in my mind when David Wilcott said that, where they want to create a hotel and create a 4D reality where everybody have to pay, unless they want to create a world like that in the 4D reality. But understand the 4D reality, that's not, money is just a figment of your imagination, because money is useless in that reality. Because if you believe in creating a society like that, then for me, I have no understanding about what's the point of having money in a world that your spirituality has been elevated. If your spirituality has been elevated, then what's the point of having money if your spirituality is elevated? And then you realize that these dimensions are pretty much infinite. So it's always something new the higher you go. You can't see just 8 dimensions or 9 dimensions or 13 dimensions, because there's infinite dimensions, infinite ways of learning, many different ways, because you're always learning no matter what. If you can't handle the higher dimensions, then you can stay down the lower dimensions. I realize that now. It's like, if it's too much hard to handle, then if you're not ready for that higher dimension, then each dimension is a shock. It's going to be a shock to those who have this reality. Conspiracy theorists, I think they're going to have the hardest time handling just the fourth dimension. I think conspiracy theorists is going to have the hardest time handling the fourth dimension or the fifth dimension, because I don't think they're ready for the fourth or the fifth dimensions in this world, because it's beyond their 3D mind. You have to go beyond your 3D mind in this world. You got to go beyond your own self, because everything about you is consciousness. Every single part of you in your body is consciousness. Every single part of your cell I realize that everything about you, this reality, is consciousness. From the little dots you see in this this screen that you see in front of me. It's all consciousness. Infinite consciousness. It's like everything around you is consciousness. Can you handle the consciousness of your own self? Can you handle your own consciousness of your own self? Because your eyes have a completely different consciousness. Your nose have a completely consciousness. Everything about you in this physical reality has a consciousness. So yeah, I don't think the people in the conspiracy world can handle that fourth or fifth dimension. Have a nice fucking day.